Right, so obviously down here, this is drain off valve for the winter.
Yeah.
So obviously, lift it up and it'll drain everything. And obviously that's your water tank and your water boiler and everything in there. Whereas, I don't know if on your old one, it may have been, oh, you need to make sure you've got water in the system, otherwise you'll burn the boiler out. With the newer modern versions now, the element will only start to heat up when there's water present.
Oh, right,
so you know that you can't burn anything out. So you're quite happy. You can power everything on. Obviously, your consumer unit.
Yeah.
So we've got the battery charger and the heating and hot water's all on the one button now.
Okay.
So there's not two. So that's simply heating off, heating on. But that's just power. The control panel's the one up on the wall up there. We've got the lovely spare, which is exactly what it says. Spare, it just sits there and looks pretty.
Doesn't do anything.
No, absolutely nothing. All this is these haven't caught up with the times of the caravans yet. So now all the heating and hot water's from one unit. It just needs one power supply.
Switch.
So you've got a spare one there.
Right, okay.
And then obviously you've got the reverse polarity if you ever take it abroad.
Oh, okay.
So if you plug in abroad, that'll light up to let you know that the power is reversed outside. So it's then you need to either speak to the campsite owners or a friendly couple nearby, let you know you'll either need an adapter or rewire your plugs.
Yeah.
There you go. And then obviously we've got your 12-volt fuses and your 240 breakers.
Yeah.
But
What's that?
That's your battery charger.
Oh, right, okay.
And then on the inside of the door, there's a lovely diagram which lets you know what the fuses are and also what your 240 breakers
That's
are.
handy. Superb.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of unseen features.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
So then above the door. So obviously powering your van up is as simple as press the power button. No light up. Okay, so the little LED light obviously in the power lets you know you have got the power on. The two at the top, this is to say we're plugged into the 240, and then this is to say we're running on the leisure battery.
Okay.
Okay, so view levels will just tell you the power of the leisure battery.
Okay.
Then obviously when we're plugged into the car, it'll tell you the car as well.
Okay.
So water pump is as easy as water pump on. That's it.
And that's it.
That's it. Simple as that. So then obviously once you've got your water pump on, this is easy as cold tap first. It'll splutter now for a minute because I pulled the pipe off before. Yeah. Sorry, just splash a bit of water on your side before. So obviously once you've got constant running cold water, it's then as easy as turn and then run your hot until you've got hot running water. Once you've got that water running constantly, you know your boiler's full, set up, ready to go. And it's as easy as that, and then obviously do your bathroom and the shower as well.
Exactly the same
process.
Superb.
So that's the basics of getting you started. So then, heating and hot water. Right, on this, it's a little roller ball. If you click it, it says, click it, it'll bring up the menu. Okay, can you see it flashing?
Yeah.
So when you roll it, it moves along to the different icons. So the first one here with the van on, so this is your heating.
Right, okay.
All you do is click on it, and then set whatever temperature you want.
Deal.
It's as easy as that. So say 18, and then you'll find the little flame will come along on the top to let you know that the heating's on. If you see, if we crank it up.
So that's blown air heating. This hasn't
Yeah,
got,
so
hasn't
this
got a
is,
fire
yeah,
in it,
no,
has
it's blown air. You see it flashing now. When it's the symbol's flashing, it means that it's coming up to temperature. But then when it's a solid flame on that, it means it's already up to temperature. So if I turn it back down now. He says, you see it goes solid now.
Yeah.
So when the flame's solid, it means that there's nothing for the heating to do. When it's flashing, it's coming up to temperature.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So next to it, the next one flashing now is your water, and that's as easy as obviously off, eco, hot. So the eco is about 40 degrees, the hot's about 60 degrees, but then also there's a boost setting as well on here. So if you, not going to point any fingers, but if someone's been in the shower and robbed all the hot water, not pointing any fingers either way, obviously you've only got that 10 litre tank. Once it's drained, it needs to fill back up and reheat. If you put it onto boost with the water, what that does is take the power away from the central heating, or the heating, sorry, and concentrates all its power on the water, so it speeds up your heating up your water for you. So I'd probably advise before you get in the showers, is just click that onto boost, and then you know that the water boiler is working as fast as it can, so obviously once the hot water's run out, it'll reheat the water as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense?
Yeah.
And then the same again, it'll flash while it's getting up to temperature.
Okay.
And the boost mode will run for about half an hour and then reset itself back down.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, next one along, this is your power select now. So, obviously, your heating and your hot water will run on either gas and electric, gas and electric again, and then the same again, electric and electric too. The easiest way of describing the the ones and the twos is, think of Grandma's old fire with her electric bars.
1 bar,
So
2 bar.
1 bar, 2 bars.
Okay.
So it's 1 kilowatts or 2 kilowatts. So it's the amount of power that's going to the boiler. So obviously, if you if it's deepest, darkest winter, the fastest way of heating your van up is mix 2, because that's obviously using 2 kilowatts of electric as well as your gas burners as well. So that's the quickest way your boiler will heat up. Obviously, on no sites, people will just run on an electric one.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Our only advice is at least once a month, run your system on gas, and then if you're ever anywhere and you lose all your electric, you know you're happy that your system will run
On gas.
fine on gas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then the last one is obviously the fan for circulating the air when you've got your heating on, which they are dotted round here, there and everywhere about the van. Oh. So it's eco high, and then there is a boost on here as well, but it won't let me select it now because the temperatures, we haven't got enough of a jump up in the temperature. But if you imagine, so if you get in here and it's deepest, darkest winter, it's -4 outside. If you get in here, crank your heating up, go to the fan speed, put it on boost. It'll do the same as the heating, the hot water, sorry.
So if the fan isn't turned on and the heating is,
Yeah.
does it do anything?
As soon as you put the heating on, the fan will automatically come on.
Right, okay.
So as soon as the heating's
So
on...
if it's not enough, you can adjust it.
Yeah, but
Right.
the fan won't run constantly. The fan will only run when the temperatures drop down, if you get what I mean.
Yeah,
So
okay.
when that flame's constant, the air blower won't do anything as such. But when that's flashing, yes, the air blower will be circulating the air around the van to heat the van up. But as I say, yeah, so the boost there, only when you've got a big temperature jump, and it literally will just put all its power into the heating for you, so it'll heat your van up quickest. And that's about it for the basic controls. Is that quite clear?
Yeah. I
Yeah?
think so, yeah.
So all you got to remember is... Oh, come on. So, central heating,
Yeah.
hot water,
Yeah.
power select,
Yeah.
and fan speed.
Super.
And that's it. That's the basics.
Yeah.
You're happy that you could get hot water and heating?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right. I
Right.
have YouTube.
I'm going to stop talking now. Right, so this next one down here in the bottom corner there, this is a timer, so you can literally set it when you want it to come on, when you want it to come off, how hot you want the heating, how hot you want your water, what power you want to run on. It literally runs through what I've run through across the top there. It just runs through that on the start-stop menu, so obviously you can set the heating up onto a timer.
If you're going out for a walk and you
If
want
you
to
want
get
to.
back at 4 o'clock, you can stick the
Yeah.
heating to come on for 4:45 and warm the van up ready for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. It's easy as that.
I know they've had them in motorhomes for a while, haven't they?
Yeah. So next one, I don't know what else does that. Clock is as simple as setting the time.
Okay.
I would set the time, but I know I'm going to whip the battery off.
Yeah, that's
Obviously, once you get onto site and you've got all your power on, you can set your clock and everything on there, so you know you're not looking at the right time, at the wrong time. The last one here, settings, the little spanner in the corner. So the first one's offset, so this is for the heating. So if you've got your heating cranked up to 30, and someone doesn't think it's hot enough, I won't point any fingers again. You can fool the heating by a couple of degrees to higher it up, or obviously vice versa. If you've got it on 20 and you think it's too hot, you can lower it down a couple of degrees. So let's try and get on the right one. So offset temperature, you can change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius to Fahrenheit. I don't know why you want to, but brightness, obviously for the brightness of the screen. 12 or 24-hour clock. Language, if you speak French or German. Index is the code for the unit, so if you ever have any problems and you need to speak to one of our technicians, they may just ask you just to click on the index to bring up the serial numbers and things for it. And then the good old reset. So same as your laptop, Sky, your phone, anything. If it's playing up and it's not doing anything, just hit the reset and it obviously just shuts the computer system down and then reboots it all for you. And that's it.
Technical stuff.
So, the only last one to show you is this. So this is the main screen. This is sort of the screen it'll sit on normally. So it flashes between the time and the temperature that you've got set. But what you can do is just turn it up there.
Huh.
So you don't have to go for your heating. So if you just want to turn your heating up, you can simply just turn it up there. Or if it's anything like my ex-wife, she'd be going like that, and I'll be going like that.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
And that's it, really. Happy?
I'm happy with that. Yeah.
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 As easy as that. Right, let me just turn these all off. They're all to get. And then it's simply just off. Just turn everything off. That's it. And then you'll see the top screen will go blank then, so that knows that you haven't got anything on. Okay. Winner. Yeah.